Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everyone. Today, we from GBITI S1G1 Group 21 will be presenting our final project for BITP3453 Mobile Application Development with a topic that we have chosen, which is good health and well-being. We have decided to develop a mobile app about that topic and came out with the title of our app, which is Health4Wealth. Moving on, let's meet the team behind the application. So our team consists of three members, which are Muhammad Nur Hasif bin Abu Bakar, Nur Faezah binti Abdul Rauf, and Nurul Syammimi binti Samaon.
To give a brief introduction about what we do, well, we know that COVID-19 has become a global health crisis ever since it hits the world with a bang in 2019. This pandemic has restricted everyone's movements to those who were physically active before the widespread virus and also those affected by the change in their lifestyle. But with Health for Wealth, not only will the users be prompted with suggestions of workouts that are suitable for them to do in the comfort of their home, but their concerns about calorie intake can also be monitored along the journey. The users can also monitor their BMI by just entering their weight and height and letting the app calculate it for them, as well as classify their category. This way, the users can definitely care for their physical and mental well-being without even spending any money.
Now, we will show you the demonstration of our app. First of all, when the user click on the app icon, the main page will be launched. In the main page, there will be three menus, which are BMI calculator, calorie intake calculator, and workout suggestions. So, when the user click on BMI calculator, this page will be displayed, where user can key in their weight in kg and height in cm, and when they click on calculate, their BMI will be auto-calculated by the app, and their BMI classification will also be displayed. Next, when users click on calorie intake calculator, they will meet this page where there are selections of food and drinks that they can choose from to calculate the calorie of the food and drink combined. So let's say they eat mee goreng and drink Milo. So the total calorie would be 440 kilocalorie. Finally, when users click on workout suggestions, they will see this page where five other submenus, which for each menu there will be explanation of their focus area and a video that they can refer to do the workout. So that basically it for our app. Thank you. Here, we will explain about the behind the scenes of us building our mobile application Health for Wealth. Our application actually built inside Android Studio. So previously we showed the interface of our application, which in the app we have a total of 9 pages, including all of the menus, submenus, and so on. So all of the 9 pages actually means that we have a total of 9 activities inside Android Studio, which means that each of the 9 activities consists of different files for Java, which they have like different Java classes for each of the activities. As we can see here, this is the main activity.java file where it has the class for main activity. So main activity is the activity for main page in the app. So in this file, In this class, we have declared the card views for each of the menus for BMI, calorie, and exercise. Exercise is actually for the workout. So it's the same thing. So in the on create method, we assign all of the IDs for the card views into the one that we have declared here. And in this class, we implement view.onClick listener. So onClick listener is inside the view API, which will be used to let users so that the card view will be able to be clicked on so that users can click on those menus. So this will be implemented in on-click method where intent is used so that when we get the ID for each of the card views, intent will let um, it to be directed to different other activities, which is other classes. So when user click on the card view for BMI, they will be directed to BMI calculator here, and so on for calorie intake and also for the workout. For each of the activity files, there will be different XML file as well, because for each activity file will have different layouts. So as for main activity, this is the layout, which is the activity underscore main.xml. So as I said just now, this is the main page that shows the different menus. Mhm. So next we have the apps.java file. The apps class, we only implement this commands, which this command actually for the video view, because in each of the workout um, interface for the activity for the workout, each of them have quite similar interface, only different videos that will be showed to the user in the application. So for each of the workout activity files, abs, arm, butt, full body, leg, they will have the same commands being implemented. It's just that the difference is this part where we have a raw file as well here. So for each of these videos, we will put in all of these different activities according to the files. So like in apps.java, we will use the apps video to be displayed in the interface for the app. So this is the directory that we will use, the apps.mp4, this one. So when if for ARM, we will use the ARM directory. So for each of the workout menu, there will be different directories for the raw files. So for BMI calculator class, we actually implement view.onClickListener for button, which in this case, in onClick method, if the calculate button is clicked on, then the app will calculate the BMI based on the weight and height that user has keyed in the edit text uh, field, and the BMI will be calculated using this formula. And then from that BMI, the app will also classify the category of BMI for the user based on like obesity, overweight, healthy weight, or underweight. So we actually use decimal format to let to only limit the BMI to be able to display the BMI only to two decimal places. and then we will display the BMI result and also the classification. Meanwhile, in calorie intake class, we implement another API, which is adaptive view dot on item selected listener. Because we are using spinner in this class, so this API allows when any of the choices in the spinner is selected, then it will take the value of any of the items selected and implemented it into on-click method. You see here that we call the array adapter constructor, and we assign it into adapt food and adapt drink to apply for the simple spinner, and then we set the array adapter into the spinner. Then in on click method, we will retrieve the selection of user from the spinner and assign all of the calorie for both food and drink, and then in the end we will calculate the total calorie for both food and drink combined, and when the calculate button is clicked on, it will display the total calorie. So that is actually all for the behind the scenes and the whole demonstration for our mobile application Health4Wealth. Thank you very much for watching.